This is the Ironman World Championships. This is the real deal right here. We just really want to put forth a great effort in triathlon. We've got a great range of products, a great lineup of athletes here to perform throughout the year, and especially here at the Ironman World Championships. One of the products we've launched here is the Yaw R2C shifter. That's our return to center shift lever. That shift lever puts you in the aerodynamic perfect position, holds you there with upshifts and downshifts that are faster, crisper than any other system in the world. We also launched our 55 chainring. That is the Yaw compatible chainring. It's stiffer, faster, trimless. Probably the most important thing is personal interaction, and that's what we come here to Kona to do. The expo area, working with our customers, consumers, as well as our professional athletes. And you're going to see a lot of behind the scenes here, so hope you enjoy it. Here we are at the Sram Zip and Quark Retail Lounge. Here we also have mechanics stationed way in the corner, and these are the guys that work on Macca's bike, Rinny's bike. All the pros bring their bikes in here for one final tune-up for the big event.
When we get to this week, by about midweek, they're winding down. They've done their hard miles, they've done the hard yards, and it's time for us to get that back for that bike for the final check and just make sure everything's dialed. So we're combing through each of the race bikes here, including Rinny's, and just doing that final balance and blueprint job to make sure race day is ready.
Don't kill yourselves early, okay? You do have to wind it up over the course of the event, and then we're going to get your power data at the end, and the team from Training Peaks are going to analyse it.
For all the events we do, Tour de France, the Classics, Cross Worlds, all the things that we go and visit, this might be the busiest week of all, but you got to make time for the bike. So that was kind of our thing is you know, as we came here the last few years, is just make sure we get out once a day, hopefully with some friends and some guests, and start the day the right way.
Here on Elite eDrive, and almost more important than componentry and equipment is food. Probably the hot spot is Lava Java. It's a bistro and grill, but it's more than that. It's the epicenter, the hub of where you'll see Macca, McKenzie, Rinny, Corbin, all these athletes hanging out any time of day throughout the week, what we call Kona week. Sram staff will be here, Zip staff will be here, Quark staff will be here. Great food, Lava Java on Elite eDrive. We are here at the all-important spec count. All the manufacturers line up along the fence as they come in, and they count individual wheels, frames, componentry, power measurement. So we look for Quark, we look for SRAM componentry, we look for Zip wheels, bar stems, and seat posts. I came here 5 years ago, the first time SRAM ever did this. After our first year on the road, I counted 15 group sets out of 1,700 plus athletes. Last year we had over 22% of the field. This year we're hoping for more growth. All right, we're about 3 hours into the spec count here. In our 6th year of doing a spec count is at 25% of the field, roughly about 300 groupos of ours have gone through here. That's Apex, Rival, Force, and Red 2012. 300 groupos through here out of probably 1,200. That's pretty positive sign, so we're pretty happy with that.
When I move those boards, you stay right in position. 50 of the best right there in the world. Okay, paddlers, move on out, move on out.
Regardless if you're a triathlete or not, this is one of the most dramatic starts of any sporting event ever. This is where over 1,800 athletes make their way into the water at 6:30 this morning. They got out for a 2.4-mile swim. Once they got out of there, over 500 SRAM-equipped athletes of the 1,800 will take the bike like 112 miles. Alex Wassman and his crew are out there watching, keeping an eye on the favorites like Luke McKenzie, Chris McCormick, Mirinda Carfrey, and we're hoping for a win today here in Kona. Here we are in downtown Ironman City, Kailua, Kona, and this is the finishing stretch right here. In about 48 minutes, we're going to see Pete Jacobs, Marino Van Honecker, 2 SRAM athletes battling for the finish here. Going to be exciting, both on Red 2012, and Jacobs just passed Van Honecker. They were up by the Energy Lab. 7 or 8 miles to go here. We're excited about this finish, coming down to the wire.
Pete Jacobs, you are an Ironman